So let's start with the starter unit. So you find nice and flat spot and then you just place starter unit down. So like so. Place double door frame on one side and then seal it completely off. DC goes here and then you just seal it off with double door. Like that. Once you are ready to expand, you start by making hexagon at the center of the base and just adding all the vacant squares. From there, place an entrance, like airlock it, and wall in the first floor. Now you can place all the squares and make sure to leave one of these open for the way up. Like so. Then wall in the squares. Like that, the hard sides facing outside like this, and fill in the gap. Make your way up. And place it down. Like this. And this is your starter unit basically. When we are ready to start expanding outwards, I recommend going high first, but you can add loot storage here already. Just add it here, and now you can have boxes there already. Going up, we start by walling in completely the second floor, like so, and then see from here, go to the other side and face it up. And this is basically the way up. So now again, just seal in the base. And close your way up. And we can do this one more floor higher. So again, wall in the whole floor. Check from the other side, come to the other side, mirror it, place it. And now you have your way up as well. Like that. Okay, now that we have the 3 stories ready, now I would seal in the peaks. And after that one, I start working on the external DCs, so you can get compound down and get the large furnaces pumping. So wall in the peaks completely. Top it off with roofs. Nothing needs to be left open. Add second door to your base core and just close it off by using doors. So now that we have to start working on the externals, I'm just gonna mirror it on the 6 sides. So first of all, so it's gonna be exactly identical. So where you have one square, just choose one. You can build this out of thick right now, or you can use stone. Main thing is we're just gonna get the external thesis down. So from square, just place it like this. So where there was square inside, use place 3 triangles, and when there's square triangle, use place square. And now when we need to go one more further, so when you have 3 triangles, just go 3 triangles more, and from the squares use triangle as well. And from the triangle, place squares between them. So this is what you should be left with right now. All of this can be still trick, but you can already upgrade to the stone if you have the mats. And now let's start working on the external DCs. So first of all, we need to build the shooting floor supports on these sides. So we have two squares, 1 triangle and square again here. So we start by placing again. I'm gonna show you where we are. Square, square, 3 triangles. Place 3 squares out and then place 1 triangle. and you can demolish all the 3 squares. From the triangle, come back 1/2 moon, and you can demolish those ones. Now you are left with this gap here. It should be about 1 foundation. And now place walls in these sides here, and then place a double door frame, half wall, and you can place a wall there. Demolish that. Main thing is you place this one, then you can demolish these like so. So they are not inside the base bothering you. Now place 2 of these frames going higher and half wall here facing towards the base, and place this. And now you connect them together to the main base like so. And because this is not connected yet, you need to still connect it. You can use even double door frames like this, or you can use like low walls like this, whatever you want. I like to use double door frames because it gives you more visibility. And now you just build it on all 6 sides like so. So this is what you are left after that one. And now once we are at this stage of the build, we can build the 6 external TCs. The external TCs only support the shooting floor, but of course they will prevent from people griefing you. So when you have the 2 squares here and here, you come to the middle, you place first of all, you place triangle, square, and triangle, like that. You can demolish this triangle and this, leave this one, and from this one, build 3 half moons out. Like this, and top it up with 1 triangle. So it should be like this. So this is where you start. 1, 2, 3, and triangle. Break everything except this triangle. Like so. Come to here and just come back with squares. All the way here. Once you are closest here, so you can see there's still a place to fit these ones here. But now you top it off with 2 squares and then a triangle at the end, like that. And now this is what you are left right now. Come back to the triangle, break the triangle, and take still 2 more squares out, and then do whatever external DC design you wanna do. You can do disconnectables if you want to. It's not that hard. For simplicity reasons, I'm just gonna use this one right now. And then place your TC and pull it off. Like so. There we go. So this is what you are left right now. So now that we have gotten the external TCs down, we can start working on the compound. So you have where the external TCs are, count 3 squares. On the 3rd square, place your airlock ways. You can do this of course however you like it. I just like to keep it simple. So doing it like so, and then placing here and here these ones and having barricades, so now you can get them pretty nicely and evenly on the base, like so. There you go. And do that on all 6 sides. Of course you can have windows and doors ready for the compound entrances, like this. And then you have these things that connect to the mainframe. Just add 2 more triangles and wall it completely off, like so. You can add roof as well. And from here, just add a couple of half walls and place it like this. This is the turret spots for your compound later on. And now you are left with this nice gap here between this and this. So now you can pretty easily place a wall there, like this. It should fit pretty perfectly there. And now just do it on the other side as well. And there you go. You have compound done. So these things here, when you come up here, just you want to place these 3 frames before, or not that one, these frames before you add the barricades, because the barricades might stop you from building these. Add 2 more squares on each side, and then you should be able to line up these barricades pretty nicely on here as well. Demolishing those extra squares, and there you go. These will be used for windmills later on. So, and what about good one about now, you can, if you have already windmill and you have researched it, you can come here and you can add like a battery location in this side here. So you can already set up some turrets covering your base. Now, once that's done, you want to, well, get your large furnaces cooking when you have compound done. Large furnaces goes pretty nicely on all of these locations here, so you can have total of 12 of them cooking, like so. And they won't interfere with the base building later on. So now that we have the compound done, it's time to move forward to closing in the peaks. So what you wanna start with is just see where your entrance is to the main core, and then choose one out of the two of the other ways. Symmetry on. So one out of the two, and then just place walls and just skip always one square. So there we place door, skip this one, and door, skip this one, and then just wall off like this. And now we're gonna start going higher. And what you wanna do on the parts where there's the door, you wanna place like a wall, half wall, and then a window. So again, on the doors, it's gonna be wall, half wall, window. And then again on the last one, wall, half wall, and a window. The other sides, you can just build up to the like 3rd story height. So like this. Like that. Now you are left with this one. What you want to do next is come to like one floor lower, basically here on that floor, and place these half heights on wherever you have like these triangles. Just place them there. We're gonna use them to create like a place or walls to sit on. So you can come out of your peaks, place 3 triangles, and then you should be able to like start placing these ones. These can be a little tricky, especially where the windows are. So I just recommend going to the other side and then just running around, placing all where the squares are. Just find the like connection path from the inside of the base and place these ones. And once all of those are placed, you can then move to place all the triangles in between. So there's gonna be like this half height stuff. Going like this. Like so. So what you are left with is these half heights. Now, what I like to do is where you have these windows, the peaks will be on the doorways. So just come up to place windows, and then again on the doors, windows, window, and on here, window, like that. That's what it gives you. Basically, these regular peaks, you could say, and then every other, well, third, I just like to have these ramps. It gives you a little bit different angles where you can then try to shoot the enemy. So once you have that done, we can move forward. So now what you need to do is find where the 2 doors are. So where you have these 2 doors, you just go outside and look, because these will be the way up to the open core. So you want to like wall them off like this. It's not necessarily like important to have these triangles here yet. You can place them, it doesn't matter basically about the base build. But what you want to do is basically see which side the ramp is and place the door on the other side. Then you have window, and everywhere where there's a ramp there will be door. So now we just go around, ramp, door, can you place it? Thank you. And then on the other side again, here you want to have like there's a ramp, so door this side, window this side. The windows are where the doors are here. And then on the ramp, door. The ramps will be the way to the like next layer of the peaks. And yeah, this is what you should be left with now. So you have three entrances to the like next layer of the peaks, and then you will have a couple of entrances to the other way. But now what you want to do is again see where the ramp is and place door and window. This will be then like the chutes all the way up to the like well, base defense area where you will defend the base. So door, window, and again where the ramp is, window, door. So you always want to have this like window between the ramp. So window and door. And then you want to add the half height walls on top of these ones. Like this. Now you can move forward and seal your like peaks in the first layer. Just follow the footprint down below and start sealing. Like this. And now you can of course start adding windows here, adding doors. If you have carriage doors, you can use them, or you place carriage doors inside the base and use the ones you place early game to place the shooting floor. Like this will give you like a little early game, super like, well, not really useful, but something you can do in case somebody tries to early game raid you. It will give you a chance to like at least fight back. Anyway, once we are here, you have left with this like little run around in here where you can now even defend your base if it gets to that one. So this is where we are now, and next thing we're gonna start working on the second layer and the early game shooting floor, the proper shooting floor. So let's start with like finding where your entrances are. Where you have entrances, you want to wall it completely off like this, and then the next one you basically want to have window and door and then wall it off again, and then entrance, walls, no entrance, window and door, so way out of the base, and again entrance, walls, and no entrance, window and door, like this. Now you can start going higher. Basically you can go all the way to the third floor already, so just keep going higher and higher and higher. And in here. Like this. So you are basically in the level with like the doors in here, as you can see. Now what I like to have is like little chutes also to the like second floor of peaks. So where I like to have them is here. So you can start them by having like this on top of the doorway and then just adding ladder heads there. What you want to do next is place 2 floor frames here and like all the corners. So where you have the 3 triangles and then the squares, you can go up. And again here where the door is, I like to add the chute. And then we just keep going like this. Just gonna get ready to place the peaks on the second floor and door. We add again ladder heads there. And too high, too high, too high. Again. Now once every corner has like those frames, you can come to the shooting, well, the peaks. And when you have the like squares where we have the ramps and so on, you place these. So, and then again, you can have like this high, and then you go and move. Oh, that's not the wrong one, like this one. And here, and then again, this can be high. And I'm always placing the square like this. I'm gonna continue just having like this. So you basically just do it on every corner. And oh yeah, I forgot where you have the ladder hatches. So just look where you have them and place instead of that one, place these ones, the frames here. So it's every other one, so again it would be here, and every other one, so it would be here. It's basically easy to see where the chutes are, because there's these like windows, the lowered windows compared to the other sides, so you can then easily see where you should be placing the ladder hatch frame. Once you are all done, going around the base, like this, then what we can do is just place these windows. You can do it from top or bottom. This will get like a sort of peaks that you can still use to defend the early game. I think I'm in the wrong layer. There we go. Is everything placed? No. Like this. And now where you have the chutes, of course you can add double door frames to bring a little bit more stability. Add walls and half height wall. Doesn't matter the order you do it basically. Just you can have this little chute here, so like this. Then you can get up to the peaks. Now while we are at this point, so all the windows are placed, you can then see all the squares where you have like this. Place double doors like so. Double door frames. You can use singles. It's just a way to the shooting floor. Everything else you can wall off like so. And again, the squares, place the double door frames. This will be the way around the peaks eventually. So what you can do is just go around the base first and place the double door frames on the corners of the squares. Like this. And then wall in the rest. Wall it all in. Like so. And now what you can do is look where you have the entrances. So here we come to the peaks, so we know here will be our jump up. So just come here inside and wall this off, place the jump up where the window are, and just wall it off. So you know where the jump ups are. You can also add this jump up to the open core area already, like this. And then do it the same on the other side. So wall this off, place the jump up, like this, and then like this. Now what you can do is seal the second layer of peaks in, except when you have these hexagons here, don't seal, just seal, keep sealing these. The corners you can seal completely, but leave the basically where the jump ups will be open, like this. Now where you have the 4 jump ups, come here again. You can, this is the like inside the second layer peaks, come in and just wall them off. Again where you have the window, we will do jump ups, but this time it's gonna be different, like oh fuck off. But yeah, and they can be left open for now, so they will be chutes. But this way you will have access to the little portion of the roof for now. And where the window is, we place the jump up, like so, and here the last one. Like this. Now today let's do build the early game shooting floor. So it's always this side where you have the battery room and this. So you just build 3 high on all the frames, like so, and then you come up and place floors. I like to have the windows on 2 sides and wall in the middle, like this. And then just do it on all 6 sides. Build it up. walls, that wall. Then you have like pretty decent base defenses up once you have this one finished. So then you have 2 layers of peaks, what you can already use, and you have like a shooting floor. It should make like a raiding you way more harder now, because you can also have beds and spawns and locker kits already made up. Coming up, just keep building it up. Like so. Like that. Now you can seal in the shooting floor as well, like just follow what's bottom so they are connected to the external parts of the walls. Like this. There we go. So this is what you are left right now. So you have shooting floor and you have ways up. Of course these are still like blocked. That's fine. We'll just keep them open for now, and we will later on build chutes all the way up here. But now what I would do, I would focus getting like more doors down, making the base inside of it metal, and then moving forward with it. Just get a little bit more stability, get beds down on the like peak down area, so you are ready to defend in case something bad happens. And yeah, keep cooking, get turrets down and so on. And now that we have collected enough mats to start doing the Opencore, we can start and build that one up. So where you have these ways up, what you want to do is start by walling it in as shown. Like place one wall, then there's the square next to it, get it in, come to the next room, get the 2 squares in as shown, place doors in between, door in between, and this will be the like Opencore center area. So what you want to do is just get like half walls around this one. Don't close those other ones. You can place this one as the wall in here as shown. And what you want to do next is just wall off entirety. Next, of course, leave it here where we have it. Open and just follow it up as shown. So this is basically what you left, and the other side of course mirror it as well, so close it, keep this one out, and then there's gonna be 2 bedrooms here, just close them and place door in here. Now what I would recommend to do is just place half wall in middle and just go all around like this. These will be loot rooms. Like so. Place the square in the middle. Add double door frames on both sides. Like this. Quick side note, when you are inside the Opencore and you're about to place the loot rooms, you wanna have like where the square loot room is, you wanna hide a half wall inside the wall, inside the, you're gonna later on use it to then make the loot rooms properly active, like that. What you can do next is close off these loot rooms. You can close also like the way the bedroom area is. You can close all of this. Like this. And now what you wanna do is where the doors are, you place windows on top of them. You can place double door frames already in here, like this. And when you have these triangle loot rooms up here, half wall the middle one off. These will be slots for 1 out of 10 turrets on covering the Opencore area. So here and here, like this. You can start closing in the Opencore area now. The stability won't be yet enough to like connect these to them. So what you wanna do is add half walls here, facing in on the entrances, and place double door frames on top of them, as so. Now we can already close this thing in here, like this. And now you have these things open here. So what you wanna do is get ramps, place them on the weekend slots, and then we have one step closer. So the Opencore starts to form up a little bit, and the turret pods will be, and you can see where the peaks will be. Now coming back up here, what you wanna do is start by where the ramps are, start building behind them. Like make sure you add this half wall here, the half height wall, because the ramp makes it pretty impossible to place afterwards. And then you just cap it off. So just go through all where the ramps are, place these, and cap it off. Like that. So now what we are left with are those things in between there, and now we can make the way up already. So it's gonna be where the doors are, and these two will be just bedroom areas. Coming up, you can wall this in, add a little bit of wood storage up here, like this, and then close it off as well. Next thing you can start doing is just wall everything in, like on the Opencore area. Just go with walls, create the extra layer next to the honeycombed area. Like this. And now you can either come to the top and place them from here, but all of these, you can either wall of them or add as more bedroom, but it's optional. I like to have them walled off. So like this, and then you will add ladder hatch in here. Close everything off, and now do this on the all four sides where you have these chutes. So close this off, add ladder hatch like this. So this will be a little way up to the peaks and the bedroom floor up here. Keep closing everything off. Like this, and where you have the other jump up, it should be here. Yeah. Like this. Then you can go around and keep walling this floor off. And just like this. And then the last shoot. Like this. And we have these rooms open here. You can place these double doors here on each sides like this. This will be the bedroom areas for you, and you can close all of the squares out basically. Bedrooms will be there. There should be plenty of space for people to have beds, and next to the mobility suits to get to the peaks and move a little bit around the base with ease more. So just go around, close everything off like that. So the outer ring is closed, and now you are left with this area in here. So what I would like to do, you just choose like two sides where there's triangles, opposite sides like this, and you place doors there. Then you can come in and start like half walling everything off, starting from outside to inside like this. And on the inside where you have the door, what you basically want to do is create this little crevice there. It's gonna be just for more box space basically. And if you have the boxes available, like here, where you have these two windows, place a couple of boxes there. They just can be used to hold ceiling mats, extra kits as a debug box from the upstairs. And then from in here, you can have these ones in here, giving you a little bit more space in the like base defense area. And then you can half wall these off like this. Then just fill in the crevices, except on the door sides. Those needs to be left open. You can add half wall on top of the doors like that. And now what you want to do is close all of these off like so. Give you a little bit more stability. Now you have like a place you can shoot the Opencore, and you can have some stuff above it. Now when you come in here, just opposite of those two doors, place everything, and then just wall in the little area we have up here, placing half walls on top of these, and then just do ring, and we got to start closing this top part off. Like this. And now you can just follow what's underneath and close this one off as well. Like this. So now you have two ways up in here and two ways down to here. So again, next thing we're gonna work on is gonna be the shooting floor. So now it's time to start the final process of the building. So the shooting floor. Basically what you want to do, you see these hexagons all around your base. They will be way up the shooting floor, and they will be way up the roof. So you should have 6 of them. So just go all around. Just make sure you place the double door frame and the wall on the other sides. Yeah, little note, when you are building these, just add half wall there and then a window. So because that's where our roof peaks will be. Completely forgot those. So again, half wall and then a window like this on all the ways up to the base or up to the roof like this.
From like bottom like this. Jump box will be there to the roof, and this will be the shooting floor. Now you can just mirror it however you want. There, like window ain't necessary there. It won't be adding much space.
like this. And now what we can start doing is you can close these off, adding like little crevices. You can put whatever you want there, extra batteries, some locker kits if you want. Like, it's all up to you what you want to put in those triangles. And now it's time to start bringing these up. So on the middle, just build up on all sides to the level of the shooting floor, like this. And you can see it's still one shot, so it's a total of 6. But you want to also bring these up, what we used for the early game shooting floor, so that they did 2 more. So just bring everything to the same level on like above, like this, and then the last piece. Like so. So you have all the frames coming up nicely to the base, and now just look under what's under basically. Here the stability won't be enough to place this one, so place that to the inner side of the floor, but everything else to the outer. Like this. And now where you have these ones, you want to add a wall here, so it's gonna create this like nice little peak, and then you can place windows however you like, where you want them to be. Like, I don't recommend always having only windows on your shooting floor. It might make it so like you won't have any wet thick cover or anything like that. Like this. And now you can add frames in the corners. This is just to help the roof stability a little bit. And you can use these frames as well to segment off the shooting floor. You can hide beds up here and so on. So now you can start closing it in. And again, just follow what's underneath. Like this. And it's looking right. So now let's continue the sealing process. So you can seal the triangles in between, like this. And you can even start to now sealing the base. So like this. And now when we come up here, what you want to do is pull it off and place little triangle on top of here, half wall, and turret put there, and then you can have door here. So this is basically how you will get up and down in here. So now just mirror it on the 6 sides, and
you're basically done. So this, place the half walls. And then double doors, or single doors, whatever you choose to have top of here. And there you go.
Now you have a couple of roof designs you can do. You can use these here, these corners, to make decent roofs. And there's enough stability to have them stick there.
So super basic, nothing too crazy. This can be little age to place, but just go all around and place your place these as so. And then if you want like a, you can even place these ones here to create like little peaks, easier to run on.
I'll leave it up to you if you want to design the roof differently. But that's basically the base. Good luck on coming wipes.